सर, आपकी जो जर्नी रही है, किस तरह का आपका एक्सपीरियंस रहा?
Actually 52 years I am continuing that ideology. You see, it is a comprehensive revival of Bharat.
How did the idea for the Navi Pehal scheme in Goa originate, and how it is benefiting local writers?
I think 23 new writers are introduced to Goa and South Indian languages.
Sir, what is your opinion on language dispute?
Language dispute, you see, our languages, ancient languages.
नमस्कार, मेरा नाम है राज के वर्मा और आप देख रहे हैं गोवा का पहला हिंदी न्यूज चैनल राष्ट्र टीवी। आज हमारे साथ एक खास शख्सियत है। हमारे साथ हैं गोवा के गवर्नर PS श्रीधरन पिल्लाई साहब। सर, बहुत बहुत स्वागत है आपका राष्ट्र टीवी। सबसे पहले सर, गोवा को आपके नजरिए से समझना चाहेंगे, क्योंकि गोवा को लेकर ये माना जाता है कि सिर्फ एक पार्टी डेस्टिनेशन है, बियर और बीच है। क्या इतना भर ही है गोवा?
Goa is a very good state, potential state, and the people are also good. People are good in their heart as well. There is no major human rights or caste-based or language-based problems here. By and large, peace-loving people, God-fearing people, and Goa is the second largest rich state in India.
सर, आपकी जो जर्नी रही है, बीजेपी के साथ शुरुआत से आप जुड़े रहे। केरला जैसी स्टेट से आप आते हैं जहां पर एक्सेप्टेंस बीजेपी की बहुत ज्यादा नहीं है, लेकिन आपकी लीडरशिप में कई MPs जीत कर वहां पर आए। किस तरह का आपका एक्सपीरियंस रहा केरला में अभी तक, पॉलिटिकली खासतौर से बीजेपी के साथ रहते हुए?
While I was a student, aged 14 years in a school, I was a Swayam Sevak and Shaga Mukashishak and office bearership of Bala Swayam Sevak, that was there. So this ideological ideology was put into me, and during the last 50 years, actually 52 years, I am continuing that. That ideology, you see, it is a comprehensive revival of Bharat. Ancient Bharat and Naya Bharat, both are. So that ideology always, what is commanded by, directed by, or instructed by the organization, I strictly followed it. I never violated or go beyond the organization in one way, but at the same time I had my own involvement in other activities as well. So go beyond the organization in one way, but never I disobeyed, violated the discipline. So my ideological thought throughout this my entire life is same. That is related to our school of thought, including BJP.
Sir, you have written over 260 books.
Yes, sir.
How you can manage your busy schedule? And I saw your latest 2 books.
Yes, yes. You see, 50 years my history, I can very well say that my official responsibilities as a lawyer, and prior to that student leader, and of course before become the governor, I had occasion to complete 117 books, poetry, short stories, general aspects, legal aspects, so many things. I touched almost all fields of writing. And how it was possible? I was a president of a political party. I hold that post 2 times. And additional solicitor during the period of Vishvjeet Sarkar, at that time in the Kerala High Court. And writer, all these things, 3 PSI mainly. Cultural activist, charitable also included in my life. What I was doing is that every day about 4 o'clock in the early morning to 6:30 or 7. Continuously, I was using that period for reading and writing. So continuity is there. Even during the emergency also, I was the part of Loka Sangarsh Samiti. First year law student, I participate the agitation also. And all this time, as far as possible, this time is exclusively for that purpose. So that is why my writing never affected my activity. So for example, governor. So governor's time for activities I never use for the purpose of reading or writing. But this is systematically I have done. That is why I am succeed in these 260 books. And further, God also helped me. Almost all. In 2010, Madam President of India. At that time I was a Kerala BJP and office bearer. Then from Rashtrapati Bhavan, my collection of poems was released by...
Great.
And 2 Prime Ministers also released my books. Deputy Prime Minister Advani released my book. And 6 sitting Supreme Court judges, including that about 1 year back, Chief Justice of India came here and released my book. So in that way, I got inspiration. That was encouragement for writing.
Yeah.
And our judges are concerned. Justice V.R. Krishna here. One of my English books, the foreword was prepared by him. He stated that you are a metal for legal and other things than politician. Like that, his assessment was there. So as far as whatever work I am undertaking, I will spend my energy for that. And God also, and people also give me favorable results. And Indian Prime Minister also, the present Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji in 2017, my book on emergency, Honorable Prime Minister released that book. That is Dark Days of Democracy. Shah Commission report and other things are there. What is happening in this country is not ultimately supremacy for you see, people are supreme. I think by strictly sticking on our constitution, I can say who is supreme. Whether Supreme Court is supreme, whether governor is supreme, or whether Rashtrapati is supreme. Supremacy under the constitution, exclusively I can say, exclusively and inclusively I can say that people are supreme.
Yes.
That is why while making our constitution, Article 395, last provision in our constitution, repealing our freedom legislation passed by British Parliament, we set aside it, abandoned it, repealed it. Then full power given to the first, we the people of India. So that is why I am saying constitution is sent person for the people of India, and they are the owners or whatever they may be used. So this is the peculiarity of our constitution. That is why I am saying people are supreme. Governor is bound to serve them.
Exactly.
Chief Minister is bound to serve them. Even beyond the party affiliation, this high posts consider the people as a whole, do justice to them. For their welfare we stand. This is my view, and I am very happy that Goan people recently, that Chief Minister of Goa, 2 days back, a dinner was given to me, all MLAs and others. Their opinion, one MLA expressed the view that you are so popular. If you are a candidate against me in an assembly seat, I can't win. That knows. Such a type of words came from their mouth. And people, I have always, I conducted 6 yatras. I visited all the villages of Goa. Forest areas, all trees, more than 100-year-old, I had occasion to visit. And Deep Parijay Yatra, that means all the islands, 9 islands are there, or I visited separately that. And then finally, the mountain, 7 or 8 mountains also I traveled. And on these aspects also I have written books. So my knowledge also increased. Close contact with the people, interaction with the people. And finally, last week I concluded my Kushal Kalyan Yatra. Kushal means happiness.
Yeah.
Kushal Kalyan means welfare. Kushan Kalyan Yatra. Through that, more than 60 temples, 14 or 15 churches, 4 mosques, and Gurudwara, Jain temple, everywhere I visited. Along with the people, prayed for for our country and our people and Goa. That type of things, through that process, I myself also got satisfied myself. My knowledge also expanded, and I have written so many books. So ultimately, serve the people, they will like you.
Yes, great, sir. How did the idea for the Navi Pehal scheme in Goa originate, and how it is benefiting local writers?
I think 23 new writers are introduced to Goa and South Indian languages through the process. So idea is that if a good writer originates his village, but for publishing a book, no publisher nowadays on merits, new person's books they are publishing. Of course, it's like a Mauso or famous writers. That is, they are having very good market and they will sell. And they are exhibiting only that books in their showroom. So under circumstances, I was, in fact, about 25 years back, Kerala Publishers Association president. I know, because we can't blame booksellers. They want to exhibit the books demanded by the people. In Kerala also, old generation good writers were there. Their books are abundantly selling now. Because it's a business. I don't want to finding fault with anybody. But for that purpose, I have started Navi Pehal scheme. First book, only first book. If they are giving it to us, then our editorial board, some literary competent persons are there. They will go through it. If they are recommending, Rajbhavan, my fund is there. That is a discretionary fund of the governor. I am giving all printing cost. We are not selling books. Rajbhavan never sell the book. And give 300 or 500 copies printed and give to them. And 10,000 rupees Rajbhavan is giving them. So that great new young writers, they are getting golden opportunity.
Sir, what is your opinion on language dispute?
Language dispute, you see, our languages, ancient languages, Sanskrit is the most, I would like to say, the popular at that time, or literary level, I would like to say that first. Tamil also like that. So, Tamil also an old language. Kerala, Malayalam and Kannada also more than 1,000-year-old languages. So, languages problem is settled in 1956. Then, based on languages, states were reconstituted in 1956. And it is 1956, one amendment to the constitution also was there. I think 250 of the constitution, or 350, 250. From my memory I am saying. It declared that we will give mother tongue all importance. Mother tongue. And mother tongue will be given the first, and Hindi, our national language, we accepted. And ancient languages are declared as classic languages. For example, Tamil is a classic language. Malayalam. So we give importance to all the languages. Languages are like our eyes. Suppose one language is my eye, now I am using these pets.
True.
English and other languages like this. If you want, you can use it. Originally, our mother tongue and our national language and these classical languages may be given importance. And this is not at all a issue now, unnecessarily in certain areas making issues. I don't want to say anything more like that, more on that aspect. And 250 A introduced, subject to correction, I am provision is quoting. If mother tongue is there, and I can say latest concept changed in the entire world, UN concept. UN has a committee and other things. They are saying that if a mother tongue is used for scientific subjects, medical subjects, etc., easily digest to the student. Better for getting proper appreciation and other things, mother tongue may be given importance or local language may be given importance. That is why in India, last year, 5 or 6 engineering colleges, medical colleges, they started as their local language, mother tongue as the medium. It's a very good approach. But at the same time, don't show any hate to any language. All languages are for conveying ideas. And if a language, we can convey things to the others. And literary is also complementing it.
Yeah.
That flowery language and other things attracted to the reader like that. So no hate concept in languages.
What was your experience in Mizoram compared to Goa?
Mizoram is a poor state. This is one of the richest states in per capita income wise. I think this is second state in India per capita income wise. And other fields also very good income. Government is getting from various marks. People are also somewhat rich. But Goa is concerned, Mizoram is concerned, the lowest income. People are very, development is less there. But now central government is giving importance to that. And Prime Minister stated that without this Northeast states, development in India would be incomplete. So focusing that. And one budget, 2 years back budget, I studied. There are 3.5% people living in that 7 sisterly states. Now it is 8, Sikkim also is there, 8 states. And 10% of the income of the Union of India is set apart for the development. That vision is there. And Mizoram is concerned, you see, a state which declared war against India. Till 1987 or so, they didn't accept our constitution, majority of the people. They were from Peking and East Pakistan at that time. They were using weapon fighting against us. And by and large, people are also Mizo concept of a nation. The theory is there. But I am very happy to say that now it is changing. And day before yesterday, that train connectivity is also introduced there. So you see hilly area. But even then government is, I think whether it is officially inaugurated, they have completed it. And my experience also, one theory I have got from there, I studied from there. In 2019, when I was appointed as the governor there, at that time one local party, this Lal Danga's party, they were fighting against India. They were ruling Mizoram. Main opposition was Congress party at that time. When I reached there for my swearing, they have given a call, opposition party Congress leader, that he given a call for boycotting me. They observed a black day on that day, swearing day. And what actually was that we didn't allow, we are not going to allow Mizoram may be a dumping place of Hindu fundamentalists. So I was the state president of BJP just prior to that, and according to them, I am Hindu fundamentalist with a smile, but in pain in my mind. I reached there, and the same person, that 5-time Chief Minister of Mizoram and Pradesh Congress Committee Adhyakshan. When I was on my farewell time meeting, he declared that Sreedharan Pillai is the best governor ever seen by me, and for the development and other activities, he contributed a lot. I have some misunderstanding about that. That cordial relationship, and they cooperated with me. And he declared that, that is in one book I included that, his speech at that time. So very cordial relationship existing. And one more thing I would like to say. When 2019 October, I took charge. You see, in that January, at that time I was not the governor, my prior governor was there. And they boycotted the Republic Day as a whole. The reason was that Citizenship Act bill is introduced in the Parliament. But in 2020, within 4 months, I went to each and every church. 86% of the population are Christian brothers and sisters, 10% Buddhist, 2% Hindus and 1% Muslims. I went to every church, every place of worship and people. Within 4 months, in 2020, I am still keeping that English press reports on Republic Day there. They cooperated with the Republic Day celebrations, and every place, every district, people's participation was there. And thereafter, important thing, in 2020, January, the Citizenship Act agitation was maximum in India, but Mizoram people kept away from that agitation. Thereafter, there was no such a thing. So that shows me, I myself studied a lesson that impossible, the word impossible may not be in our dictionary. If you go and meet the people, convince them, and the real things may put it to them, they will cooperate with the rulers. Other things, I am the head of the state and you do this, then people may not accept it. That is a Mizoram's, my experience I am saying. I want to write a book on that aspect also. After my term is over within 2 days. So I will write a book on that.
Sir, political defection in Goa continue despite law. ये जो लॉ भी आया था गोवा में, ये जो दल बदल का लॉ आया था, गोवा की वजह से आया था, लेकिन अभी भी ये सारी चीज़ें हैं. किस तरह से देखते हैं इस चीज़ को, क्योंकि पॉलिटिकली प्रॉब्लम है अभी भी ये गोवा के सामने.
So you see, anti-defection bill, of course subject to correction I am saying, from my memory I am saying, for introducing such a bill, I think one of the reasons are something happened in Goa and Pancha, Haryana.
Yeah.
So that bill, if you are presenting things before the people, offering people that I am contesting in this name and I will complete my service as an MLA or MP on the lines of my offer. But later, shifting over to some other person, there are stipulation in that law that such and such circumstance only you can do that. So, law is there. I am accepting and respecting that law. And Goa also, I think all educated people are more here, our MLAs and MPs. They will also look into that legislation, the spirit of the legislation. But at the same time, I was also part of JP movement in Kerala while I was a student in 1975-77 period during emergency. One of the slogans, important slogans, JP put before the people in that JP movements that term I am not using, but the some of the crux of the matter was that he has taken a democracy and interpretation given by Jayaprakash Narayan that people has got every right to recall their representative. So in that way, some incidents may be there, an MLA can change. That concept is there. I am not either supporting or opposing it, because as a governor I can't do that. But such things are also there. Wider perspective of the democracy needs some introduction. So some more research. Nobody is doing. You have referred with respect to my 2 books. One book is, first time I am saying, echoes from a buried report. Shah Commission report. Entire report was destroyed by 1980 ruler Srimati Gandhi. So destroyed. If a report, it is a second Magna Carta according to their world, then observations are guilty persons, including Indira Gandhi and other listers there. Then she destroyed the entire copies, called for the entire copies and destroyed it. That is also in so many books are there. It is accepted, well accepted concept. Then Eracharian, founder of DMK, 5 persons founder, Eracharian, at the age of 87, he went to Australia, took a copy, and famous book published in 2011. At that time he is 90 years old, I think so, subject to correction I am saying. Then Shah Commission report, Lost and Regained, that is a book. My point is that if a report is laid, the word used is lay, placed, then it amounts to the property of the public. That means every citizen has got a right to look into it, peruse it, get a certified copy of it, and it is not a secret thing. So, criminal act done by the rulers in 1980, not questioned by anybody. That is why I conducted a research on that. Legal aspects also is there. So, heinous crime, unethical, and it will cut the root of the democracy and right of the citizens. So, such things may be there. I am saying that India is now considered as the most important democracy in the world. Because of the verdict of the 1977 people, a new theory developed. What is that? I am from Kerala. All the 20 seats are given by the autocratic rulers at that time. Tamil Nadu, out of 39, ADMK Congress got 33 or 34. Karnataka, out of the 28 seats, 26 went in favor of autocracy. And Goa also not much different. I am not saying anything as a Goa governor. Andhra Pradesh, 41 seats were there. And out of the 41 seats, 38 or 39 in favor of. So, emergency, autocratic rule, I would like to say after 2 days that family rule, I will use that word only after 2 days because governor saying that is not correct. So, that is a position. Then what about the position of the other 10 states? We will always ridiculing it, cow states. Not much education, poor people. But they rise to the occasion. I will say one thing. In 1971 election, Srimati Gandhi, out of 235 seats are there in these 10 states, cow states. 228 given after the Bangladesh that war and other things. 228 given to Srimati Gandhi, her party. But in 1977 election, so election was not conducted within 5 years, after 1 year, 77. 77 election result, maybe look into it. Out of this 235 seats, only 2 seats, remaining seats to Janata Party, Jayaprakash Narayan's party, or Morarji Desai Vajpayee's party. Situation. That is why she was forced to declare herself that I am withdrawing I am withdrawing the emergency. She, before keeping away from her post, he lifts the ban on RSS also. So this situation. So who is actually be appreciated for that? Poor people. They are illiterate, maybe illiterate. Illiterate people did this, or poor people did it. Cow state people did it. But what about other states? So there should be study on this aspect. Unfortunately, there is not proper study in our country. So we will study and what is the responsibility of political leaders. In 1952, when first election declared in India, adult franchise was there. Then put a question to Nehruji by a press person. Sir, we are going for an election. After the election, the ultimate judges deciding the fate of the country is the people of India. But 58% of the Indian people at that time, they are not able to write their names. If somebody write their name, they are not able to read it. Such illiterate people. Then Nehruji's reply was that politicians and press, they will be teachers. So you teach the people, mass. They are the ultimate judges in democracy. So we will have to teach them. My question is that whether teachers, our political leaders, our political workers, whether they are properly reading all these things. This is a question. Bharat means Basil, Bas means light. If light is okay, we had occasion, we will be able to see a light, we will be happy. The only country in the world opening this with the light, lamp lighting and other things is the starting of it. So message is knowledge. That knowledge concept now antithesis for many political leaders. I am requesting them to study and teach the people.
सर माय लास्ट क्वेश्चन, गोवा गवर्नमेंट के लिए आपकी क्या एडवाइस होगी, क्योंकि बहुत सारी प्रॉब्लम्स फेस कर रहा है गोवा, ड्रग्स, करप्शन, जॉब स्कैम्स.
So that I am not making any comment on the basis of all these issues, because government is doing this and legal forums are there if anybody is having grievance. No such serious crimes or issues or cases that is before in front of that. Allegation against allegation is there. Opposition party saying something and the ruling party saying them. Allegation against allegation. I don't want to make any comment, but by and large in Central Union of India, you see during the last 11 years, not even a single crime against any prime minister or any ministers or even personal staff of the ministers leveled against it. Not even a single FIR. Prior to that, prime minister and thousands of crimes were their own corruption. History shows that. I'm not mentioning the party's name. We all know. So by and large, we succeed in their attempt in Delhi. By and large, I am using the word by and large. Here also, because a small state with 16 or 17 lakhs people are there, and educate the people also on this aspect. Corruption is a cancer. It will finish everybody. So we will be more careful about all these things. And situation here, I don't want to either way make any comment.
थैंक यू वेरी मच. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया राष्ट्र टीवी पर हमारे तमाम सवालों के जवाब देने के लिए.
Thank you.